You know, I keep getting a lot of people saying, oh, are you going to get anything bigger? No, I'm not. There you go. End of conversation. Except when I say a man can dream, can't he? That's your cue for, if I could afford it, that would be the sort of van I'd have. But I can't afford it, so I'm in a cheap old dog van with plastic stacker drawers and a folding door as a bed, and I'm happy. But Richard's motorhome is lovely.
What was when I first had it? It's not so much, not so nice now. It's getting a bit tatty now.
Easy as that. We're having another cup of tea. Yeah. And that's in your face, Chalky. So tell me about the sausage roll, Richard.
It's alright. Don't mind Greg's sausage rolls. Greg's on up in there gets some sausage rolls.
Now, Richard can eat his sausage rolls stone cold, but for me, you've got to have a little bit of warmth in them. I mean, if we had a microwave, it'd just be 5 seconds in there, but I've put it on the kettle, but because it's metal, on the outside it's gone cold really quick, so trying to warm it up in the steam off the cup of tea.
Very interesting to that.
God, that's going in my video. Oh no, I was saying something boring thinking I was filming for your video. I got confused now.
It's your video,
oh no.
You never do that teasing my food.
No, I won't. So, Scruffy is suddenly my best friend. Now I've reached the end of my sausage roll. Strange how that works, but I can't give Scruffy the pastry, so I'm just going to nibble around the remainder of the sausage. Stay tuned, this is actually interesting. And give her the last bit of sausage without pastry to Scruffy on her bed.
You can actually put it into her mouth and she very gently takes that.
Wow, you stuffed that right down, Scruffy.
If we've still got pastry on, you should be choking on the pastry and struggling with that.
Hang on, we got ourselves a thumbnail.
A thumbnail.
Thumbnail. Yeah. Richard believes that the media is trying to hold the government to account.
Of course it is.
Oh.
The media are so against the government, it's unbelievable.
Whoa.
Absolutely incredible. I can't believe anybody think of a different light of the matter.
Wow. So say with the virus thing, was the media trying to hold the government to account about the recent virus thing?
Well, what else was it doing? It was trying to bring the government down all the time. It was on the telly.
Really?
Like the media can't say anything like, if we run out of PPE, what are you going to do?
So
the nurses, if they got PPE.
Yeah, but do you need PPE for for just the common cold and common flu?
Yeah, but the time.
And does the PPE I can't even talk about. I can't even ask this question on YouTube or I'll get censored.
Yeah, but at the time, PPE was everything, wasn't it? As soon as they got all the PPE,
yeah, but you know,
the media all said, "Well, I got wrong PPE. It's the wrong colour."
Huh. But you know, it's ineffective against particles as small as the virus, don't you?
Nothing to do with it. Whether it's effective or not, the media were banging on and on. Must have PPE. Whether it's effective or not.
And do you think that was against the government narrative? Do you? Do you think the media is working against the government narrative?
The media were completely against everything. What I want to do is stir things up.
Wow.
I'm annoyed now.
I'm annoyed now because you can't believe I'm saying that.
I can't believe that you think the media are on the government side. There's so much proof out there.
So much proof. So much proof that the media... That's why all alternative medias and viewpoints have been censored on purpose by the media and by the online media, like the one we're watching now.
Unbelievable.
It is.
Unbelievable.
It's unbelievable that you can get to the age of 68 and not have figured that one out.
You mentioned that to Jeff. I can't remember his surname.
Taylor.
You mentioned Jeff Taylor.
Hello there. Now, if you hadn't realised that we now have a socialist government in charge of the UK, whatever we do or whoever we vote for, then you haven't been paying attention.
It wouldn't even be able to speak to you. It was so flabbergasted.
Unbelievable.
Him and Mayor.
Oh, I'm the one that's flabbergasted. Sir?
I thought you were an intelligent person, but you've come down a few frames in my mind. Yeah.
By believing that all institutions are complicit in pushing the same psychological operation narrative.
What are you on about? Speak English.
You know what a psychological operation, isn't it? It's a false narrative that everyone has to believe, and you think that the media is trying to stop the government pushing propaganda and false narratives.
The media are against whatever. The media are so communist in their views.
Wow.
That's why I cannot watch the media on the telly. Obviously, you still watch it.
No.
You believe in it.
No. I know what they're saying because they're parroting the globalist talking points, and so is the government.
The media are just the liars.
And the government are the honest people. That's what.
No, I didn't say that.
No.
I didn't say that.
The media are liars. So would a liar bother holding another liar to account?
Yeah. It depends how they turn it around however they want.
Wow. Richard believes that people who are commenting on this particular conversation, that they're all going to be on Richard's side.
Thank you. I'm glad you agree.
Yeah.
Everybody knows the media wants to bring the government down.
Yeah, so the media is, the mainstream media, and we're not talking about alternative media and genuine citizen journalism here, we're talking about the mainstream media, which is the newspapers and the television news.
They love it, all the strikes all appearing. That brings everything down.
And you don't think that the purpose of the government the past 2.5 years has been to destroy Britain and the West, indeed, according to the Great Reset of Klaus Schwab of the World Economic Forum?
I don't do foreign people. I'm not interested in people abroad.
You mean you're not interested in the people who are actually pulling the strings of both the politicians and the media?
I'm only interested in England, the British Isles.
Wow.
I've not been racist, I think, but I'm only interested in the British Isles. I don't care what they're doing.
And you don't believe that the mainstream media and the government are both puppets of the same overarching organisation? They're not. They're both independent entities acting out of integrity.
They hate each other.
Yeah.
They absolutely hate each other.
Okay, in the comments, who's right? Is Richard right that the mainstream media, which is, we're talking about the TV, the radio, and the newspapers, are holding the government to account? Or am I right that an overarching globalist entity is pulling the strings of both the media and the government, and indeed every institution simultaneously?
I don't agree with that. I don't understand what you're saying.
They all have been young global leaders of the World Economic Forum. Mm-hmm. But what we are very proud of now is the young generation, like Prime Minister Trudeau, President of Argentina, and so on, that we penetrate the cabinets. So yesterday I was at a reception for Prime Minister Trudeau, and I know that half of this cabinet, or even more half of this cabinet, are actually young global leaders of the World Economic Forum.
I'm absolutely flabbergasted with Tim's views. He's not going to get any comments agreeing to what he's saying. That's a retards.
Wow. Right, there will be an opinion poll. My third opinion poll about the worldview of my viewers.
You have an opinion poll?
Yeah, I do. I put opinion polls out to see what my viewers think about reality.
If so one way, it will fall over to one side.
To which side? Which side's my viewers bias?
The people all believe the media is against everybody, any good whatsoever, any government want to bring the whole lot down. The media want to destroy this country. We all know that.
And the government don't. The government are the good guys who want to work actively for the good of Britain, which is why we've got record inflation, record illegal immigration, all of it.
It's all down to the media.
It's not all down. No, it's no. We're talking about the government being good guys. How are the government the good guys? How is Wishy-Washy a good guy?
He's not necessarily the good guy. No.
So we're just talking about levels of villainy. Which is the most destructive institution with regard to the collapse of Britain as a civilization?
The media.
The media are destroying Britain faster than the government.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you don't think that the pair of them are both puppets of the same puppet master?
No, definitely not.
They're independent. They're both independently.
They're both independent.
Well, okay.
They hate each other.
Okay, comments below. Yeah. Any lasting opinions about how appalled you are with my conclusions?
But of course, the only thing is, in this country we have free speech.
Oh dear. I've already had to censor. I've had to censor several of your words so that YouTube doesn't cancel this video. And I've already had 6 videos cancelled, and I've had strikes and warnings of all sorts.
Well, that's very naughty. Yeah, the others get free speech. The media will get free speech, so should we.
No, they don't, because they are towing the narrative of the World Economic Forum, and so's the government. Anyway, who's right? That's it. Last discussion. Who's right? Closing conclusions. Richard.
I'm right.
So, just enjoy, Richard, the glory of being absolutely correct and having completely won the argument, and I'm completely wrong.
Exactly. You're not completely wrong. He's not right.
So basically, the Oscar for having the correctest opinion ever about the big picture goes to Richard Hewitt. And I've just got to magnanimously clap like this, like at the Oscars, like, oh, Richard, oh my God, I'm in awe of your
Thank you.
reality-based, evidence-based opinions. Oh,
Thank you.
Richard, oh, you are the greatest. And,
Thank you. Thank you.
I don't know how I could have gone so wrong, just by
won that opinion poll.
Just by bothering to find every single possible bit of information, research all of it to get to the bottom of the entire big picture, and you've just listened to a news headline on Radio 2, and you just
I don't do radio.
Whatever, however you get your opinion from, if you're from a Facebook page or Jeff Taylor, and I'm clapping now, genuinely magnanimously, that you have won the Oscar for the correctest opinion of the evening in this motorhome. Present you with your Oscar, and you have to do your acceptance speech.
I accept this lighter as a recognition of me being correct from Tim as he presented it. He went out and paid for it. And so I'm so glad you accept it. And when you do this opinion poll, if one person goes against what I say is correct, we know that was Tim that is that one person. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, Richard Hewitt.
Over and out.